Topic of the video is Getting to Know Plants Part 2. This is from CBSE 6th Class Science Chapter 7. Now come, let's discuss about the various parts of the plant. Plants are normally with stems, leaf, roots and flowers. Stem connects all the parts of the plant and it supplies water and minerals from roots to all the other body parts, and it supplies food from leaves to all the body parts. As we discussed, these are the parts of the plant. These are roots, stems, leaves, branches, flower and fruit. Roots, stem, branches, leaves, flower, fruit, now come, we will discuss about the stem. Stem takes water and minerals from the root, water and minerals from the root to the other parts of the plant. And takes food from the leaves to all the parts of the plant. Let us discuss about the leaf. Now we go to the parts of the leaf. Leaf is with petiole, a small structure which is connected to the stem is called, which connects the leaf to the stem is called petiole. Here the petiole connects the leaf to the stem. Leaves are with broad and green surface which is called lamina. Here you can see the lamina on the leaf. Another important structure of the leaf have lines on them. It is called veins. Vein, the notable mid-vein is called midrib, and veins have a pattern on them and it is called leaf venation. Leaf venation, they are divided into two parts. If the veins are in like a net-like structure, it is called reticulate venation. If the veins are parallel to each other, they are called parallel venation. As we discussed, this is the part which connects leaf to the stem, and this is called petiole. And these are the veins which are like line-like structures on the leaf. And the middle and the broad vein which is in the center is called midrib. And the arrangement of the veins on the leaf is called venation. And here you can see some veins joining themselves to make a net-like structure called reticulate venation. Now let us come to the second type of the venation. Here you can see the midrib And the veins. Look, the veins are in a parallel manner. As they are parallel, the veins are parallel, it is called parallel venation. Now let us come to the functions of the leaf. Leaf loses water as water vapor, and this process is called transpiration. Now let us come to the most important function of the leaf. It is called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis occurs in the presence of sunlight, and it takes water from the soil, and which is taken by the roots, and carbon dioxide from the air, which is taken by the leaves. Photosynthesis gives us oxygen and food. Food is stored in the various parts of the plant. In the presence of sunlight, carbon dioxide and water, the plant makes its own food and gives out oxygen. And this process is called photosynthesis. Now let us come to the roots. Roots helps the plant to get anchored in the soil, and roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. Roots absorb water and minerals from the soil and give them to the rest of the body parts of the plant. The roots are classified into two groups. The first one is, if the roots are of same size, it is called fibrous root. The second type is, if there is only one main single root, it is called taproot. And you can see smaller roots coming out of it, which is called lateral roots. As we discussed, in taproot you can see one main root, and you can see small hairy root coming out of the taproot, which is called lateral roots. In fibrous roots, you can see all the roots are of same size. Some of the roots are involved in storage of food, which is made by the leaf in the process of photosynthesis, which gives out food and stored in the root, and these are called edible roots. And the examples are carrot, radish, sweet potato, turnip and tapioca. Is a carrot, turnip, beetroot, radish, sweet potato and a tapioca. Now finally let us come to the flower. Flower has sepals, petals, stamens and pistil. Sepals are the small green part below the flower. They protect the flower when it is on the bud stage. And petals are the most beautiful part of the flower, and it is very colorful. Stamens are the male reproductive part of the flower. Stamens are with anther and filament. Anther produces pollen grains. Pistil is the female reproductive part, and it is with ovary, style and stigma. Inside the ovary there is small bead-like structure, and it is called ovules. Here you can see the sepals, and here you can see the beautiful petals, and here you can see anther and filament together. They are called stamen. And here you can see stigma, style. Below the style there will be a small thing called ovary. This is the female reproductive part. Identify the different parts of the flower. Now, let us see the male reproductive part of the flower. This is called stamen. In stamen, you can see filament and anther. And anther is involved in the production of the pollen grains. Here, you can see the pollen grain stuck to the honeybee or a fly, and here the pollen grains are on the anther. Now let us come to the female reproductive part of the flower, which is called pistil. Pistil has stigma, style, ovary, and inside ovary there are small seed-like structure called ovules. When you cut open the ovary, you can see small seeds, which is called ovules. Now let us come to the summary of the flower. Flower has sepals, petals, and the male reproductive part called stamen. It has filament and anther, and the female reproductive part called stigma, style, and ovary, and this is called pistil. Identify the venation and write in the comment box below. Subscribe and ring the icon bell for more conceptual chapters.